What's up, guys? It's Devin. I have another trade down that I did. If you watch one of my previous videos, I traded a Tom Brady Bowman Chrome rookie card BGS 9.5, traded it down into multiple smaller items. One of the items that was in that trade was a 1957 Topps Mickey Mantle PSA 3, which I'll showcase on the screen right now. I actually took that, was part of that Brady trade down. I actually traded that down into even smaller stuff. So I gained value when I traded the Brady, and then I also gained value when I traded the Mantle. So it's kind of similar ideas. The guy who was taking the Brady in trade wanted to trade into one thing he could stash for a long time, gave me 100 plus cards in trade. And then the same thing here, this guy wanted to stash a nice Mickey Mantle and gave me roughly 10, 12 cards in trade for the Mantle. So I'm going to break down that trade and kind of showcase what I picked up and the values that I gave and kind of how I structured that trade. If you're ever interested and you find stuff on my social media, on my eBay store, anything like that, that's a higher item that you're looking to do a trade down like this, you can kind of get a basis. I've now done 3 videos that showcases how I've done trade downs like this and kind of how I value things and sometimes how it's structured. So if you see that, you're kind of interested, something you might want to do, feel free to reach out. My email will be on the screen right now, tradingcardbrothers10@gmail.com. Feel free to reach out. Also, if you're just looking to sell stuff straight up, I buy collections, also individual cards, so feel free to reach out to me for either scenario, and I'll do my best to respond quickly. So this one, like I said, the Mantle, I'll put it back up here on the screen, 1957 Topps Mickey Mantle PSA 3, was very nicely centered, so we gave it a higher market value. $530 was market value because it was so nicely centered. And then from there, this local collector had dropped off a collection to me. I basically took all the modern stuff and I set it to the side and I priced everything out. I told him what I would pay in cash for everything. The total that it came out to was $716 that I would offer in cash for everything. He asked me, once I told him that, if I had anything Mantle, Jackie Robinson, that I'd be willing to do trade for this instead of giving him cash, because he wanted to try and keep some cards. And I let him look through some stuff that I had. He picked out the Mantle. I told him what the value of it was, and basically we just took that off the top. So $530 is what we valued the Mantle at. $186 is what I paid him for the remainder of the singles that are not showcased here. So this was just the stuff that basically garnered the $530 in trade value. And kind of how I did it is I have percentages that I pay based off the value of the card. So basically how that worked is anything that was $100 to $200 in value, I gave 70% that I would cash out at. 61 to 99 was 65%, and then it kind of went down from there. So like a $60 value card, I paid 40, 55, 35, 40, 20, and it kind of goes down from there. Anything that was $40 and under, I give half in the value. So if it's a $20 card, I would give $10 for it. 25, I would give 13, and so on and so forth. So I will kind of go through this and showcase what I valued everything at. It ended up trading the Mantle at $530. The market value of these cards ended up being, I think, around $820. And yes, I gained value, but that's also because if you're to sell each of these individually, I now have to pay for shipping on 12 different cards instead of shipping on one card. And you got to take into effect all that stuff. So I gained value for sure, but he got to do ease of transaction, trade all this stuff into one thing that he wants to keep long term. So that's kind of how this went down. And I will showcase the value of some of this stuff now. 2014 Topps Update Mookie Betts. This is the batting version, graded a PSA 10. The Mookie, we gave a market value of $170. 1956 Topps Sandy Koufax Grayback, graded a PSA 2. You can kind of see the grayish color of the back of the card. This Koufax, we gave a value of $150. And you'll see there's kind of a mix of all different things in here. Basketball, vintage. I don't think there's a little bit of football, yeah. But there's definitely some weird names in here. 1996 Topps Kobe Bryant rookie, graded a PSA 9. This Kobe we gave a market value of $125. 72 Roberto Clemente, card number 309, graded as a PSA 6. This Clemente we gave a market value of $75. Calvin Johnson rookie, 2007 Topps Chrome X-Fractor rookie, PSA 8. These are non-numbered X-Fractors for this year. This Calvin we gave a market value of $70. This is kind of the weird name thrown in there. This is going to be a Bowman Chrome. I want to say it's 2008. Yeah, 2008 Bowman Chrome, Curtis Granderson. He kind of had a decent career. I want to say he was like a 2 or 3 time All-Star. He bounced around from the Tigers to the Yankees to the Mets. I think he was more memorable in his Tigers and his Yankees days. I remember him for his Tigers days since I'm from Michigan. This is a superfractor of his, so it's a 101. Not a rookie of his, just a superfractor Bowman Chrome. We valued this at $60. And this is where it gets to some of the cheaper stuff. You got a 1988 Fleer Dennis Rodman rookie SGC 85. This Dennis Rodman we gave a value of $40. 2006 Topps McDonald's Kevin Durant All-American rookie, graded a PSA 10 on the Durant. His stuff is down across the board. It's crazy. We gave the Durant a market value of $35. 1972 Topps Major League Rookies. I don't know how to pronounce some of these names, so I don't want to botch anything. We'll just say the card number is 761. Old school label, graded a PSA 6. Off center, definitely doesn't look too great of a copy. We gave this one a market value of $35. 1988 Fleer Scottie Pippen. This is a rookie for Scottie, graded a PSA 8. This Scottie we valued at $35. And then the final card in the trade was a 2013 Topps Manny Machado Fielding, graded a PSA 10. This Machado we valued at $25. So it's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we had the single raw card, 10. So it's basically, I gave up 1 card. I got 10 cards in trade, and it was just a straight trade. And then I cashed them out on the rest of the stuff, which I won't show because it's not really relevant to this trade specifically. So if you're now following what we did the Brady trade for, originally we traded the Brady for $3,200. That Mantle we had in that trade at $530. Then we got this stuff at $820 trade value. So you got $820 minus $530. So we basically increased the trade value of the Brady by $290. And I said we originally traded into it for $3,200. So now we're at a total trade value of $3,490 on the Brady rookie. But since we're now picking up more cards, shipping costs, supply costs, all that stuff starts increasing. So they'll definitely eat into that $3,490 because you got to think originally I valued the Brady at $29, traded into it for the 12 slabs plus the near complete set of 86 Flair basketball, and then we traded the 1 Mantle into 10 cards. So now you're talking about shipping, 22 cards on its own, and then you got to account for the 86 Fleer near complete set. So definitely increase my costs, but I also increased my value in the meantime. I will not disagree there. But it is because of my time that I got the increase in value. And he gets to stash away a 57 Mantle that looked very nice for a PSA graded 3. So that was the trade that I did. I thought it'd be fun to showcase this in its whole separate video and kind of break down the numbers and showcased what I did. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you're ever interested in doing a trade like this, selling me some things, you just want to ask me general sports card questions, trading card questions, business questions, I'm more than happy to talk. I enjoy talking with people about business and trading cards. So feel free to email me. My email will be on the screen here. It is tradingcardbrothers10@gmail.com. So thank you again for watching. Everybody have a great day, and don't forget to smile. Later, guys.